Hey, Phil.
Hey.
All right, everybody. Guess who's back? Uncle Phil's back again for another visit. He drove the Plymouth down just now, and he's gonna hang out this evening, spend the night. We got to do some work on his car tomorrow, and do some work on my car. So we're gonna have a day of it tomorrow. So we got all that planned, and we're catch up and everything. And so Uncle Phil's got a line on another vehicle that he's hopefully going to do some trading around for, trade some work for, whatever you want to call it. But he's sniffed it out, so he thinks it's got possibilities. So he's already told me a little bit about it, but this is a pretty funny story, so he's going to tell it again what's going on. This is now I'll just tell him what it is. It's supposedly it's a 2001 Buick LeSabre, right?
Yep.
Okay, so one of your relatives has it, and it's not been running in a while. And tell everybody why it's not running, Phil.
Well, my sister went in. She didn't touch the gas or nothing. She just sat it, just turned around, sat in it, didn't even put her feet in it. She turned it over to start it, and the whole damn top of the motor blew up. Caught on fire, and she went and got a 2-liter bottle of water and put the fire out, but it blew the whole top of the motor right off. That plastic, like intake,
Yeah.
or manifold cover, and just blew it all to hell. I mean, it even dented the hood when it blew. It dented the hood where it blew that plastic.
So she wasn't not trying to pump the gas or
Nope, she
anything.
didn't even have her feet in the car. He just turned the key.
I bet that was like a M80 going off out there.
It scared the shit out of her. She jumped.
So you weren't around when that happened, right? Sis?
No, afterwards, because she called me up and told me that her car caught on fire. And it made a big boom. So I went over there. Sure enough, the whole top of the motor, that plenum, I guess they call it,
Yeah.
was gone. All it was the sides, about just a couple inches of the sides where it was bolted down to the intake. All was left, and the whole top was gone
Where'd it go?
in a whole bunch of pieces all over the engine.
So it was almost like somebody stuck a stick of dynamite in it.
Mm-hmm. And the wires that go to the fuel injectors, they got a little burnt, but not real bad, but it's demobiled or whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
Unmobiled.
Yeah. So anyway. Yeah, I'm laughing again because, but she's lucky she got it put out.
Yeah.
Because there's people that's as everybody may have known so far that I was telling Uncle Phil that's actually not, I don't know, pretty common, but it's a known problem of those. It's the fuel pressure regulator lets fuel get into the intake, and then when she turned the key, there it went. Like kaboom.
Yeah.
Yep. So you're gonna try to fix it, huh? You're gonna try to
Yeah.
bring it back to life, and
Yeah.
cause that's not the only problem's been going on. Tell everybody, Phil, that Kia that you bought a couple of years ago that you love so much, and you want.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember, Phil? Can I repeat the words that you said when you bought it? You said, "Oh, I just love my car. I just love my truck. Oh, I wanted it so bad. It was a 5-speed. I didn't even wait for him to fix the seat belts. I had to have it." It didn't cost. Remember, that's kind of what you said there.
Yep.
So how's it going now? You've had first thing happened. Let's catch everybody up. First thing happened, it blew the motor up, and then they put another engine in it.
And that was blown up.
That one was running on about 4 cylinders or something's
Yeah.
wrong with it. And then, so the third engine was the charm,
Yeah.
and So everything was going along fine, and you had some work done on it. You had a carrier bearing put in it,
Yeah.
and everything was going great, and everybody was happy, and you're happy as a clam, and life was good. And then things went kind of south on you a while back. Tell us what happened there?
Well, carrier bearing went out again. And then it ruined the center U-joint. Right there by the carrier bearing, there's 3 U-joints. One on each end and one in the middle.
Yeah.
The one in the middle was gone.
Where'd it go?
Well, there was no bearings in it at all.
So at the
And
center.
it was all warped. It was twisted, you know. And
So you about threw the drive shaft out, basically.
yeah.
Almost.
And I called up auto parts. I hit every auto parts between Arab and Boaz.
Yeah.
No one had a U-joint.
Yeah.
The only place you could get a U-joint at
Yeah.
is at the dealership.
Yeah.
And it was $160 plus tax.
So you didn't want to be bent over that bad to get that one.
No.
Okay. So yeah, you called me a couple different times, and we tried to find one at different places, like on eBay and stuff. And the thing is, I was telling Uncle Phil that the thing is that Kia, whenever they have drive shaft problems in those things, and they certainly do, that's a big common thing with those, is they don't want to repair the drive shaft. They say it has to be replaced.
Right.
The whole thing has to be replaced, which is like $400 and probably
More than that.
more than that. So yeah, so it ain't cheap. So Phil's was trying to get out cheap, and so you went to all the junkyards around here, and you couldn't find any.
To, Huntsville,
Yeah,
Tennessee,
yeah,
Birmingham.
yeah. Nothing.
Nothing.
They beat you to it, didn't they, Uncle Phil?
Well, they were all automatics.
Yep, or they were gone, right?
Yep, or they were gone.
Yep. So you think anybody else had problems with their drive shafts in those?
Well, probably. But, fellow followers,
Yeah.
if you want to know the pisser about the whole thing, don't buy a Kia. Because now, on your carrier bearing, you have a rubber bushing
Yeah.
that stops your carrier bearing from sliding back and forth.
Yeah. Okay.
Kia,
Yeah.
that is so great, discontinued them bushings.
Yeah.
You cannot get them bushings.
How about that?
So you got a throwaway car.
Yeah.
Because if you can't get them bushings to stop the carrier bearing
Yeah.
and drive shaft from sliding back and forth,
Yeah.
you're going to ruin the U-joint,
Yeah.
your carrier bearing, could ruin your rear end or your transmission.
Yeah.
And an automatic will not fit.
Yeah, because they're all different. So, what do you think of that Kia now, Phil?
It's a piece of junk. If I had a gun, every time I seen the commercial, I'd shoot them.
Yeah, that's not what you told me it was. What did you tell me it was?
What's that?
A piece of something else.
Yeah, S-H-I-T.
Oh, you can say it's okay.
Piece of shit
There you go.
is all it is. It's junk.
So, Uncle Phil, we're going to go on the record. Hey, like my chair, Uncle Phil.
I like it.
Yeah. Uncle Phil's going to go on the record now as saying that his very first opportunity, I don't know when that'll be, but his very first opportunity, he's going to sell it. That's what he says now.
Oh,
He's-
no. I know I said it because it's going to happen. I'm going to sell the thing to another sucker.
Because what I told him would happen, I said that thing is not emptied out its bag of tricks yet.
Nope.
It's blown the engine, it's blown the drive shaft, blown the carrier bearing. There's other stuff left that can break, Phil. You know that.
2 more things that can probably
You better
go
not.
wrong.
You better not say it.
And I ain't saying it.
Yep, they're big stuff.
One's in front, one's in the back.
Yep, you know where you'll be
Figure
going.
it out. You know what it is.
I know what it is, and you'll be going right back to the junkyard again, searching
Yeah.
the junkyards forever and ever. Plus, you got a timing belt that'll need to be replaced again at some point pretty soon.
Probably pretty soon.
Yep.
But I'll be damned if I'm going to do it because I'm getting rid of it.
So even if that wasn't bad enough, if that didn't bring Uncle Phil to his knees just about, then
5 weeks it sat in the driveway on set a ramp.
if that wasn't bad enough, then the good old mighty Plymouth actually went down too.
Yeah.
So he had some, well, nothing really major with that because there's nothing major with those cars. But he had brake problems. The brakes started acting up. I think didn't you first start out you were going to put new drums and stuff on the back, and then it kind of cascaded into the master cylinder went out from all that, and so now it's got some electrical problems with the brake lights. So we've got to resolve that. But we got spare parts and stuff we can fix it with. So we're good to go. So that's what I've kind of encouraged him to do is drive the Plymouth more and keep that Kia kind of. I was kidding with you. I said that thing's very delicate right now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's stewing over it. It's trying to figure out what it's going to do next. It's not the question of if it's going to do something next.
It is going to do something.
What's it going to do?
Or when's it going to do?
Yeah, what and when is it going to happen? It's like a tornado, Uncle Phil. When is it going to hit, and how bad is it going to be? That's because I hate to tell you, but those things are all over Crick. This free thing on the internet you can sell cars on.
Yeah.
They're all over that thing, and the values of them went.
I can't get rid of the damn thing. Nobody wants it.
I wonder
I
why.
went to 4 car lots. They don't want to give me nothing for it.
I wonder why.
K-I, whatever you spell, Kia.
KIA.
Okay, right there. That's it.
You sure it's not DOA?
I don't know where it is.
That's dead on arrival.
Yeah. That thing's a damn piece of shit. It is dead on arrival.
It. See, I kind of encouraged Uncle Phil. I said, you got to do what I do is I go out and hunt all this stuff up that's cheap, but it's in good shape and it's easy to fix. So hopefully, if you can get that LeSabre, that's what you call it, LeSabre Buick. If you can get it going, then that'll let you, even if you got to take drastic action to get rid of that Kia, you can get rid of it. Boy, I would. I wouldn't have had that thing.
I recommend all you powers do not buy a Kia.
Well, I think they already know that.
They could give me 20 of them, and I wouldn't take them. I don't care.
What if they wanted to give you a brand new Kia for all your trouble?
They could give me a brand new one, and I wouldn't take it.
Yeah, yep. Well, would you like to know? Would you like something to put you in a better mood here, Phil? I got a little something. If you'll hop up there and pull that chain.
Hold the chain.
Right on the fan right there. Oop. Backed into something. Oh, okay.
Okay.
That no, the other one.
Okay.
All right, now the other chain, Phil.
This one.
Yep. All right.
Right,
Yep. No, you forgot something when you were down here last time. Yeah, don't stare right into them. That's kind of.
I forgot something.
Yeah, but I put it in that box over there in the corner. If you go grab that box and slide it over here, you can get your stuff out. What you left. Drag it over here, please.
I didn't know where that came from.
Yeah, well, I guess you forgot.
Probably my mind.
You forgot it. All right, well, drag it over to your chair and sit down with it there, Phil. If you would, bud. All right, reach in there and pull whatever you left in there out. What is it?
V6, 3800.
The heck is that?
Well, it's a top, but what is a V6 3800? What's it going?
All right, well, set that down, and then maybe the other thing will. I guess you forgot about that, huh? Dig way down in there, Uncle Phil.
Oh! Yeah!
You figured it out yet?
Yeah! Velo Powers. That's what blew up.
Yeah, show us the part that's no longer there, Phil. All
This whole top. The only thing is there is these sides. That's even gone. It's all gone. It blew.
Is that your phone? Nah, I guess it wasn't. Yeah. Look, that thing doesn't weigh much at all, does it?
No, it's just my left hand is.
No. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Phil, you gotta
very
stop.
weak.
You gotta stop all that, Phil.
Yeah, that don't happen.
Okay, anyway, back to the subject. So anyway, that came off of a 2000 Buick LeSabre. It's the exact same thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I was at the junkyard today, and that thing, it's got all that stuff goes around it, like all the fuel injection stuff goes around it. But somebody helpful has stripped all that off there, so all I had to do is just take that part off.
Oh, okay.
And you don't believe those bastards over there at Pull of Pay flip that thing around towards me just a little. There you go. That thing on the end right there that I didn't take off, you see it right there, that valve. You
Yeah.
believe, I didn't know if yours was blown up or not, so I left that one under. They charged me for that thing. I mean, it wasn't much really, but so anyway, that's it, man. That's your intake, and now you figure out what the other thing is.
He wants the top of it.
That's the engine cover. That's the goes
Yeah.
over the top of it. You didn't have one, right?
Well, if it did, it got blown up. Because I didn't see it. It's got to be in a bunch of pieces.
Okay, well you got another one. So now, if you'll flip that, look at the bottom of that. Is the gasket still on it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you can reuse that gasket. I don't think that thing has coolant through it, but you can buy those gaskets all over the place. I'd replace the gasket, and you'll have to put new. Well, anyway, it'll take some assembly, but you all right?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
It's crawling on me.
that happens. That thing does not, it doesn't torque down very much. So we'll go over all that. If you want me to help you get that thing going, I'll be glad to.
Okay.
Because I'll probably, that's up to you. But I mean, I can fix the wiring and stuff. So, but we may have to go to the junkyard and get some fuel injector connectors. What is it that's on you?
I don't know. Something keeps hitting my leg like a mosquito or something. I don't know.
Oh,
But yeah, this is what blew up.
yeah. Well, it's only plastic, so.
Is this the thing, the regulator?
No, the regulator. Just imagine that there's got those metal lines that go around to the fuel injectors, and the regulator is if you're looking at the front of it right there, that throttle body thing is on the driver's side. So that regulator is over. It's on the line that's down there. So. It's right there in front. I saw it today when I was I saw one of those. Those things are everywhere. I mean, I went around I was at 2 junkyards. I went to that one with all the weeds in it first, and they had one that wasn't as good shape as that one, but I could have got it off, I guess. But
Well, that one there at, over there in Albertville, the only one that I seen that looked just like this, and it was on a Cadillac.
oh, that's something different. That's a different engine, I think.
But it looked just like this.
Well, that couldn't have been on it. It couldn't have been it though, because they didn't put those engines in Cadillacs. Anyway, now you don't have to go to all this thing about going to the parts store and they didn't have it for this much, or
Yeah.
such and such doesn't have it. So there it is.
Well, thank you, Ty.
You're welcome, Phil. So
But yeah, I get that going, and I can get. I definitely want to get rid of the Kia.
I would.
I'll take some pictures of it. I got to clean it up.
Yeah.
Take some pictures of it. And the only pisser about it is I still owe $3,000 on it.
Well, you ought to be able to get that for it. If nothing else, if you can get the other one going, you could go. If you had to borrow a few $100s, to pay off the Kia, that's desperate. I hope you wouldn't have to. That thing has got oil all in it. And I don't know if it was oil sitting in it too. And it makes me think that hole back there at the back is where the PCV goes in, the vent back, and turn all the way around. All the way around. Turn all the way around. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. There you go. Keep going. Nope. There you go. Now look on the back. There's a hole.
Oh, yeah.
That thing clips in there. It clips in, and that thing had oil all in that tube. So I figure that engine must have had something happen to it.
Probably
It
does.
probably overheated it because I saw where it had coolant running off the end of
And
it.
that was probably clogged, and that's why it was off all oil. From
Yeah, well, she probably had a woman owner. You know how it is around here, and she probably didn't know it'd be overheating, so probably ran it till it quit and it peaked oil up in it. That's how people do around here, But okay, well, all right, Phil. I'll cut the camera off now, and we're gonna go get a little bite to eat, I think. And so we'll catch everybody up on the LeSabre thing as it goes along. Hopefully, it goes along. So there you go. Ram it in there. Yeah, show everybody what that says on it real quick. Turn it around.
a 3800
Series 2.
Series 2.
There you go. All right, guys. See ya. See you.
Bye.